Randy Williamson from Bicknell Racecars is here. We saved this one for you for after the big part show here in Syracuse. First of all, how you doing?
Good, Dougie. Very good.
Looks like, and this is early on Friday, I've seen a steady stream of customers coming here.
This is busier than we have normally been. Good weather outside too. No snow to shovel.
Yep, nothing to worry about.
So hopefully we can continue this off till tomorrow night and go through the auction car and the banquet tomorrow night. Should be a good weekend.
I talked to Ryan yesterday. What's new on the 26 car?
Some safety improvements is the biggest thing. I think I went through this before when I talked to you at Canada with a night there, and Bobby Slack has done a due diligence job as far as improving some safety aspects. We're always trying to improve to make sure that everybody goes home tomorrow morning. The new raised right front nose is something we had on my son's car, trying it out this year to see if it worked, and it did work good. It just allows us to get through a little bit of rough racetracks and clear
that's
the
the
right
purpose.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, because these cars drive off the right front nowadays.
Right.
So
we're hiked up, and we're always on the right front and rotating. So sometimes if we hit the frame, it bottoms the right front out and shoves the nose a little bit on us.
Oh, okay. So that should solve that problem, unless the racetrack's really rough.
If the racetrack's got a 3 or 4 inch pothole, we're still in trouble.
You and I were talking about something beforehand, because obviously the crash with Tyler Siri, that wasn't one of your cars, but we got into more as to how the racetracks handle these situations. It's tough to know, especially in that situation, because as I was saying, there's really only a few people who really need to know in that moment how the driver's doing, actually, right?
Yes, for sure. I think Dirt's done a phenomenal job, in Charlotte Speedway as well. The people that were there, the safety people, certainly surrounded Tyler very good. Made sure he was taken care of as best as they can. We're very fortunate, and even like Dirt, we have the safety crew that follows us now to these tour races, and we all need to look around.
Yeah.
And we could be walking up our steps at home and not realize that there's a problem there. And
boom.
You got to pay attention to it, because otherwise, if somebody gets hurt, and I hear too often, but nothing's ever happened in 50 years here.
Right.
That doesn't mean that tomorrow's a different day.
Right. That's true. But this really was, with the crash at Sullins Grove too, these kind of things just don't happen. This is just kind of one of those things that the stars just happen to align. And it's not like the cars are more dangerous or the racing's more dangerous. No. It just happened to happen 3 times this year, right? Am I right?
It's dealing with fast racetracks. And I said before, we learned off the Dale Earnhardt situation that happened years ago. We all learned about Hans devices and stuff like that. And, it's funny because when I know we went over to Australia with Pete, probably 20 years ago now.
Oh.
And it was mandatory to wear a Hans device over in Australia. And Pete didn't like the Hans device.
Oh.
But he had to. And he actually got into an accident, and he actually said when we were on the way home, he says, good thing I had the Hans device on.
Well, so we've made the drivers safer, we've made the cars safer.
Yes.
Is there one thing, or maybe a couple of little things that we kind of really looked at after these accidents this year?
Again, here's my main thing. We can't make the chassis, so rigid to the point where it's the driver's body that takes the brunt.
Right, because something has to take it, yes.
And I've had customers call me up and tell me they flipped the car over on a roof and the main cage come down a half an inch, got a little warp in it, and is it okay to race again? My opinion is no. Okay? But I've had guys that are low buck teams that they think they can. I will not fix a roll cage. If the roll cage is bad,
that's the number one rule.
Right,
it's gone then.
Used car or something like that.
Yeah.
But I have had some guys that have fixed their own cages, but I keep good records of the cars. When that happens, in my serial number file. So if you're looking for a used car around, we've got good records. Dana in my office, Dana Kervin, she can send you off the information we have on the car. It doesn't mean we always know 100%.
Right, because somebody might have clipped it in their local shop. We don't know, right?
Exactly.
But it's a good, because not everybody in this community is going to be looking at a new car.
No.
Most people are going to be looking for that older car. So really, they should get on the phone with you guys before they buy, right?
Yes, get the details on the chassis for sure, and make sure it's an authentic car. I have had one time where a customer called me up and it was a BRP serial number on the one location, but it was not on our frame rail. We located in 2 locations, on the frame rail and in the roll cage. And this car here was not one of the ones we had manufactured, but they were advertising it as one.
Ooh.
That serial number did not match the car.
Okay. What questions should they ask when buying a used car?
Do we know any history of the car? Has it ever been to our shop for repair? Have we ever heard anything from, we have repair centers all over the place too.
Yes, authorized
Jerry Higbee
repair
down in Orange County, he takes care of our repairs down there, So Eric Mack at DKM, no repairs cars over in the Fond area. So we do have guys that will help us out to get our cars repaired. Just saves the guys some time to drive up to our area.
All right. So you're good? Everything's good?
Very good, Doug.
Got to be proud of Matt. What a season, right? I mean, what was it, 7 runs outside the top 10 or something like that?
He's had a good year.
That's crazy.
But, again, you got to surround yourself with good people, which he's done.
Yeah, but the good people aren't always there, so sometimes you got to surround yourself with the people you have.
I look at these
so.
young kids, okay, like Logan Watt, Alex Payne, okay, Alex Shankowski, okay, Dalton Slack. These are good young kids. What they need is they need more help in the garage, though.
That's true on Tuesday night. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
That's it. Good to see you guys. If you didn't get here, BRP. What's the website?
BicknellRaceparts.com.
Very good.
www.bicknellraceparts.com.
They are the ones in the business right now. You take care of yourself. Good to see you as
Thanks,
always,
Randy.
Randy. Thank you.